Arvind Kejriwal. Abhishek, stay on with me. I request all our colleagues to please stay on with us. Heading into a very...
Let's just, in terms of 2017, this was the vote share. This is what it looked like. And the Aam Aadmi Party, in terms of vote share in 2017 MCD polls, of course, there was under trifurcation. This time it's under unified MCDs. Aam Aadmi Party then stood at 26%, BJP at 36%, Congress at 21%, others at 17%. So what primarily, viewers, has happened right now, if you actually look at the projections of our exit poll, is that the Aam Aadmi Party has practically walked away with the vote share of the Congress and others. And that's come directly transferred to the Aam Aadmi Party. And the BJP has practically held on to its vote share of 2017. But with that, the conversion of Aam Aadmi Party taking in the vote share of the Congress and others, the conversion into wards is, and we're just going to play the ward share right now on what was in 2017 with this vote share. We're going to play those figures out, Pooja. Yes. But, you know, what has really changed since then is, and if you look at our exit polls, the Aam Aadmi Party since 2017 has practically taken away the vote share of the Congress and others, while BJP, even though it's fallen in ward share in terms of our projections right now, but the vote share remains quite the same.
It's very interesting, and what I'm also looking at how Arvind Kejriwal has got this time. We'll, of course, wait for how it turns out for the vote share for the Aam Aadmi Party, but I cannot help but think, Preeti, it's just about 50% of Delhi residents whose results are going to be put out. You know, it's 54% in 2017. Half of Delhi doesn't even want to come out and vote.
51%. What was our voting percentage this time around? And we'll break it for our viewers as well. It's abysmal, understandably, in terms of, you know, what is considered. And I'm sorry to use that word posh, or rather I'd use the word affluent. What is considered the affluent colonies of the national capital, you haven't gone out and voted. Abysmal figures. Vasant Vihar has voted 38%. Andrewsganj 34%. South Extension 40%, just about 40%. While there's been, you know, over 70% recorded in colonies in the east, you know, some slums in the west. So they understand the stake that they have. They vote for individual candidates. You know, even if you look this time where the minority is concerned, it's not that they're going to the Congress or they're going to the Aam Aadmi Party. What has really gone down and happened is, Pooja, even when I was, you know, talking and reporting on ground, you also went down on ground quite a few times. What was, you know, they've decided they're going to vote for their candidate. They're pulling away from an ideology of a party primarily because they think कि चाहे अगर कांग्रेस को वोट देंगे या आम आदमी को देंगे, उससे कुछ नहीं होने वाला, मेरा फोन तो मेरा candidate उठाएगा.
And also the underprivileged groups that have voted, women who have voted, you know, the ones who've got a free ticket in the bus. So the freebie culture has definitely hit to a certain extent to some groups.
Yeah, you know, the fact that what you know, the Prime Minister has also called Revdi. But having said that, 300 units, 300 units of electricity is huge.
Not getting a Bijli bill.
For many, not getting a Bijli bill has really stuck. You know, where the freebies of the Arvind Kejriwal government is concerned, not just that, the schemes for its women. The Mohalla clinic is a huge hit. You know, every time you talk, but they've made, at least there's inception where the voter of Delhi is concerned when it comes down to schools, when it comes down to, you know, Mohalla clinics, which is health, when it comes down to electricity.
But air water pollution, now it seems to be, was more vocal on social media than it is on voters' mind. I mean, I was disappointed to see not many youngsters voting from these posh areas. Why shouldn't you? If you're so articulate with your complaints, you should have been there at the voting centre, but there are hardly any.
Well, that's now all done, dusted in the past, where 50% of Delhi has voted.
We'll have their results out.
We'll have their results out, and that's going to be starting at about 8 a.m. Trust India Today to get you the latest. I want to cut across to all our reporters. Aishwarya Paliwal joins us from the Chief Minister's residence. It's a big day. You know, you can't discount it. It's a big day for Arvind Kejriwal, primarily because the kind of onslaught of what this campaign has been. If the Aam Aadmi Party wanted to constantly localize the campaign when it came down to the three, you know, the garbage mounds or the garbage mountains of such that Delhi has, the three of them, you know, all three of them lie in constituencies, you know, one of Gautam Gambhir as well. So if they talked about garbage, they've talked about garbage collection. If they talked about, you know, civic apathy, They talked about corruption in the MCD. The BJP wanted to make it a little bigger. There were a lot of complaints, even, from the people when it came down to the liquor mafia, where that entire tag was being attached to the Aam Aadmi Party, that entire liquor gate scam.
Yes.
And that's something which the BJP went to town with. The BJP went to town with the various videos that were released from jail, from Tihar, of Satyendra Jain. It's a referendum of sorts for Arvind Kejriwal. If he wins big with what is being projected, and I'll, bring in our reporters as well.
Tejshri, I wanted to ask, Tejshri has been reporting and speaking to the Delhi residents as well. Tejshri, do you think this liquor gate, the video controversy, every day a creative video coming in, the BJP attacking them, do you think that could have been one of the reasons that people voted, or that was all behind the past? This is about Aam Aadmi Party, if it wins, showing that your video controversy or liquor gate allegations didn't work.
See, absolutely. What we are learning as of now is that the elections by Aam Aadmi Party were localized. And that is what you mentioned as of now, that the Aam Aadmi Party's elections were localized, whereas the elections of Bharatiya Janata Party were nationalized. And I think keeping both these things in mind, people were more relating themselves to the local issues, to the grounded issues. We have seen several pictures from the Aam Aadmi Party and BJP's office, but in a few minutes from now, counting is going to start. I am presently standing just outside the counting station of Northeast Delhi. Dalveer, if you could please quickly show the visuals that what kind of security deployment has been made. 20 security teams have been made, and they are being deployed in separate polling areas, separate counting areas, and then these are the visuals which we are giving you. It's been told that 10,000 Delhi police jawans are being deployed overall at all the counting stations. When each and every moment we are tracking over here, and what we are learning is the identity cards are being checked, Aadhaar card is being checked, and the special cards which have been made, and those people can only take the entry inside this inside this counting station. And minute-to-minute monitoring has been done at several levels. The representatives of particular area have started coming, and you can see over here that the supporters have also started coming. This is a picture what we are showing you from Northeast Delhi. But what we saw in the Bharatiya Janata Party office was that the party's office was completely isolated at this point of time. Maybe because just that the Bharatiya Janata Party might be thinking this, that the exit polls might turn out to be true, and that is what they might be learning on this day of the results of election.